And we are back with more Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. So we just witnessed a meeting of like the minds. So there's like a whole bunch of evil geniuses trying to take over the world, but they got to get this broken sword and reforge it. We've got their manuscript to help them find it.
I noticed 3 small notches around the edge of the stump's top. In the middle of the circle was a stump of stone,
You know what we do
a
here?
shaft of daylight from the world above lancing down to touch it. The tripod's feet fitted neatly into the notches on the top of the stump.
Yeah.
The light falling from above struck the gem and scattered in 5 neat rays.
Nice.
And each ray picked out a letter. Starting from the left, I could read M-A-R-I-B. Marib. Now all I had to do was figure out what the heck that meant.
Marib. Back in Nico's apartment.
Nico, I've seen them.
Who?
The Templars. I spied on their meeting in the catacombs.
And you saw the Knight Templar?
I saw a bunch of guys masquerading as Templars. They're after something called the Sword of Baphomet. The bogus doctor was there, the guy who killed Marquet. The manuscript is the key, just as we thought. It shows the way to the broken sword, whatever that is.
And how does the assassin fit into all this?
We've got no
He's
clue.
out to stop them. These Neo-Templars, they're men and women in influential positions. Don't you see? Plantar was one of them. The assassin killed him for the manuscript, to stop them finding the sword.
But now we have got the manuscript.
Yes.
So, how do they hope to find the sword?
I don't know. They said something about
Maybe
a
Plantar
lens
was-
and a guy called Klausner who's gone to Syria. But they didn't seem to realize the significance of the very site of their meeting. You see, after they'd gone, I discovered a stone pedestal and a carved inscription. I set up the gem on the tripod, directly below a beam of light. The gem split the beam and lit the letters M-A-R-I-B.
Marib is a village in Syria. You're not thinking of going there yourself, are you?
Why not?
These guys are crazy and dangerous. That
You're coming
reminds
with me,
You
Nico.
should leave the gem here.
Okay. What about the tripod?
I'll send it back to Andre, anonymously.
Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
Alright, let's look at this.
Let's take another look at the manuscript. There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
That's what we just did, right?
A knight with a crystal ball. The knight scroll bears a phrase. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
What did we learn
There's a
from
woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection... There's a guy working on a loom.
Look at...
Do you think I should go to Marib?
Syria is a long way, Georges.
It is. There's something going on with that church, though. Gate crash, a meeting of official leaders. Hotel Ubu. It's not really giving me much to go on here. I want this piece. Maybe we come back to it? We'll check it before we leave the country. Makes more sense to do it that way, right?
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
I noticed that the stained glass window on the left looks more modern than the middle one.
You have a keen eye, monsieur. The original window was destroyed in the last war. It was as old as the church, early 14th century.
Oh, man.
You already heard
That's
all this.
awful.
Oui, a
I thought about you, but I couldn't. I've got a red...
Oui, so you have.
What do you think of this?
A precious sleeve and valve? What should I think?
Never mind. Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
On the end of the staff, around the base of the... Well, I could have just taken the end off the staff, but I wanted to be sure what I'd be other than deported.
Alright, well I can't do anything with that then, I guess. Alright, let's get to Syria. With our no help from Nico.
I couldn't...
What's up with our cop friend? He didn't
You're
stay
back.
away long.
Oui, I have returned.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you back here again.
No? Well, it is a strange thing, but I am here on duty.
On duty? But you're just sitting there drinking wine.
No, I am not just drinking
He's
wine.
undercover.
I am undercover.
I must be
Cover.
missing something. You're in uniform.
Precisely, monsieur. My cover is that of an indolent wine-guzzling police officer.
You've got me convinced.
Merci. But in reality, my every muscle is poised, every nerve honed. I am drawn tight, ready to pounce. Bang!
Who or what were you planning to pizzang on?
You
Bazang.
must have heard, monsieur, of the terror that is gripping Paris.
You mean the killings? Oh, at last, someone's taken action.
People die every day. No, no, I am on the trail of Sewer Jacques.
I,
Jacques.
Who?
Sewer Jacques, the terror of the subterranean city. He pops up here, he pops up there. The cops, they seek him everywhere. Is he so hush or beneath the neck?
Is that us?
That damned elusive Sewer Jacques.
Bravo, that's very good.
Merci. I was up half the night writing that.
Who is this Sewer Jacques character anyway?
Ah, if we but knew that, we could have him in custody in an hour. But he is cunning to despoil the sewers of our fair city. He has committed many deceptions. He has pretended to be a police officer and deluded a poor war veteran.
Uh-oh.
He has pretended to be a jongleur
Wow, is that the time?
and an American tourist. What nationality are you, monsieur?
Canadian. Well, gotta go now. See ya. Well, it's
Gotta
not
go
everyone
now.
who can say they started an urban myth.
Got to go. I'm Canadian, eh? Dun 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 dun. A few hours later? I think it's gonna be more than a few hours, Syria, isn't it? We're a little overdressed, too.
The stand was being watched by a young boy, maybe 12 years old.
Fucking Aladdin?
It was the sort of bell you see in hotel receptions. Kind of unexpected here. There were some great bargains on the shelf, providing you ran a junk museum. I hadn't come all this way to seek out curios.
Sure I did.
Hey there, young
That
fella.
statue's important, probably.
Speak you the English? Speak you
Come
the
on,
Anglais?
George.
Parlez-vous anglais?
Yes, si, and indeed we, and rather better than you by the sound of it. My name is Nijo. Welcome to my grand emporium of quality merchandise.
Get that gold chair.
So, this is your stand?
Oh, yes, sir. Though stand does not begin to do it justice.
No,
The
sir.
finest in this bustling metropolis.
This is a bustling metropolis?
Well, not per se, no.
How much are those books there on the shelf?
Have you any Syrian pounds?
I think I might have a couple of Irish pund.
Then they're too expensive for you, sir.
You speak very good English.
Thank you, sir. I learned from tapes that my uncle procured.
I wonder what he was listening to.
a language course.
No, sir. Jeeves and Wooster. Gussie, Fink, Noto, Aunt Agatha. What ho?
I don't know
Does
what
the
that
word
is.
Templar mean anything to you?
Templar. Ah, Templar. Templar.
Templar?
Why, yes, of course.
It does?
Yes. A splendid series of books by Mr. Leslie Chatteris, featuring the roguish Mr. Simon Templar.
Great. That's a real help, Nijo. Anything else?
The Saint television program featuring Mr. Roger Moore of the quizzical
James Bond.
eyebrow, and a stick man with a halo. Bing!
Bing!
So all Templar means to you is Roger Moore.
I only watched it for the stick man with the halo. Bing! He
Bing.
was better animated.
So I'm correct in saying that the word Templar doesn't mean much to you.
Well, there was the Order of Knights who were wiped out in an inquisition in 1312, I suppose.
That's them. What else do you know?
Just how much information do you think there is on a Trivial Pursuit card?
A what?
From the medieval edition. We had it on the stand a couple of years ago. Ask me what a feuter is. Go on, I know all this stuff.
Never mind.
That's funny.
Okay, forget about the Templars for a minute. What do you know about knights?
Like the Crusaders, they came to the East on an insane and pointless mission. They sacrificed thousands of lives, including their own, for insensate pride. How anyone can find them romantic confounds me.
What do you think of this, eh?
Oh, sir, what a splendid place.
He's
to
alive.
wander. When I am rich, I am going to build a world-renowned collection of brightly colored balls.
Are you serious?
In deadly earnest, people will come from far and wide to see my
Yes.
collection.
Balls.
The Rockefellers and the Gettys can keep their hoards of so-called fine art. But answer me this. What good is a Picasso, I ask you, if you cannot bounce it off a wall?
He's
may
making
have
a
a
point.
Seriously, do you really think this thing's so great?
Take it away, you tempter.
I'll swap it for something off your stand.
Due to seasonal financial considerations, I'm afraid I cannot.
I thought you wanted this thing.
I do, sir. The stand doesn't.
Which in translation meant it's not really my stand, and I'll be in big trouble if I swap anything for something that I want myself.
Alternatively, is there any service that you require?
Not at the moment, but I'll bear it in mind.
Okay, so there we go.
So long, Nijo.
Toodle peep, sir.
Embarrassed as I am to admit it, you can spot an American tourist a mile off. The cat was an ugly brute who looked like he owned the joint.
What's with the cat?
As I didn't see the point of going all the way over there to get scratched, I stayed where I was.
Oh. It's like fish. Okay, so we're gonna do. There's a puzzle there somewhere. Let's try it the other way around. Let's. Just kind of gives me an evil look.
It was a guess, but I figured the woman to be an American tourist. Just call me Sherlock. How did this guy make a living selling useless old machine parts in the middle of nowhere?
Let's talk to the
Hi,
American.
I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, sure, son. Always got time for a fellow American. The name's Henderson. Dwayne Henderson.
Pleased to meet you,
What's
Mr.
up,
Henderson.
Dwayne?
Hell, boy, I'm not in the office. Call me Dwayne.
Oh, okay. Dwayne? My name's George Stobart.
Hey, George. Mirror.
I saw a medieval picture of a woman, royalty or nobility, something like that. She was looking in a mirror, but the reflection was of a man with 3 faces. What do you think of that?
I think you should be in therapy.
Do you think bulls have any significance around here?
Weird question, George. Nope, I don't think they have.
Okay.
Do you mind if I ask you an odd question?
Okay, but I might not answer it.
It's
Do you
okay,
know
George.
anything about the
It's okay,
Templars?
Dwayne.
The Knights Templar?
Yep.
Nope. Nothing at all.
Well, you knew they were an order of knights.
What I know and what I say are 2 different things, boy. I haven't lasted as long as I have in this business without knowing that.
Oh.
In this business?
Sure, the greetings card business.
Oh, please. Does the image of a knight holding a crystal ball mean anything to you?
Hell no. What would a knight want with a hunk of glass?
I don't know. That's the problem.
What's wrong, boy?
It's not a crystal ball. It all came together in my head. What the conspirators had mentioned losing. The strange perspective of the manuscript. It's a lens. Have you talked to Nijo?
Nijo. He's the youngster on that junk stand, right?
That's right, man.
Yeah,
He's
we
pretty
met
cool.
him. He's a smart kid. Speaks 4 languages, and he's never had a day's formal education. He should go far. Kept trying to peddle garbage on us, though.
You're not going to find much worthwhile around here.
I know that, and you know that. But try telling Pearl. She reckons there's antiquities in them doors, damn.
What about you,
You're a long
Dwayne?
way from home, Dwayne.
Could say the same about you, George.
Me? Well, I'm just sightseeing, that's all.
Without a camera, kinda lax to come all this way and not take pictures. Mind if I take a picture of you, George?
What? Why? Ow! You could have warned me.
You don't mind, do you, George? The folks back home will be real interested.
Okay. I don't like this guy.
What exactly do you do, Dwayne?
He's an agent.
Didn't I say? Oh, I run a greeting card company. Yep, we're based in Cleveland, Ohio. Pearl writes the poems for him. You ought to ask her to recite some.
Old Pearl, huh?
Where is your wife, Dwayne?
Pearl? Oh, she's around, looking for bargains.
How long have you been married, Dwayne?
Hell, must be 30 years now.
Okay.
What do you think of this?
A blood pressure gauge? Why in blue blazes are you carrying
I
that?
mean, I got all kinds of stuff.
I'm carrying it for a friend. Do you know the name Merlin?
Nope.
Have you seen this man before?
Maybe. Where'd you get it?
I just picked it up somewhere.
Sure. I'm always picking up photos of complete strangers and then asking around.
Ow! Damn it!
There. I've got another picture of a complete stranger. Maybe I'll ask around about this one.
What the fuck, man?
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Shake hands, Dwayne.
Why?
I'm just being friendly.
Let's just be friendly by keeping our hands to ourselves. Yeah?
No.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
I don't trust Dwayne.
Down on it, George.
Who's this guy?
The stallholder's face wasn't a great ad for running a kebab stand. Hi, what's your name, sir?
Hello, you buy kebab. Most good.
I'd
He's a local.
value your
Maybe he
opinion
knows
on
his
this,
stuff.
sir.
La, you buy kebab. None?
I'd value your opinion on this, sir.
La,
So he's just all about the kebabs. All right.
Well, goodbye. Have a nice day.
most good.
The merchant was selling fruit. I decided I might have some later.
All right, let's go see what's going on with these guys.
Hello. I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, hi there, handsome. What can I do for you?
Hi, my name's George. I was just...
Well, it certainly is delightful to meet you, George.
I was...
My name's Mrs. Henderson, but you can call me Pearl, I'm sure.
Okay, let's
okay,
catch him on there.
Pearl. I was...
So nice to meet a friendly American face so far from home.
Pearl?
Yes, dear?
I was just wondering if you could help me.
Why, sure, precious.
Have you ever heard of a group of knights called the Templars?
Sounds familiar. I remember. Dwayne had a book. The Holy Something and the Holy Something Else, I can't quite recall. I read a little of it.
And?
Seemed like a lot of hooey to me.
I've been talking to your husband, Dwayne.
Oh,
Yeah, he tells me that he runs a greeting card company and you write the poems that go in them.
Let's see if
oh
he's telling
yes,
the truth.
indeed. I consider myself the artiste of the family. Tell me, George, would you like to hear one of my poems?
Would.
Yes, go on then.
Okay then, darling, here we go. Our sympathy upon this time, when your heart doth break.
I like the doth.
Classy, isn't it? We know the grief that must entail when your schnauzer gets bitten by a snake.
What?
Ah, it still touches me. What do you think,
What?
George?
It's very specific, isn't it?
You think so? We sell a lot of those here.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Pearl.
So,
Me?
Pearl.
Oh, a gentleman's interest is always so flattering. Well, my husband and I run a greetings card company in a cute little place called Akron in Ohio.
Akron? Cute? Little?
She didn't say you're Akron.
You said that your company is based in Akron.
And Dwayne said it's in Cleveland, no doubt.
Well, yes, he did.
Dwayne was in the Marines and Vietnam, you know. Anyway, he got a medical discharge. Thing is, he gets confused. We moved away from Cleveland 5 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
He also gets a little paranoid. Thinks he's a spy or something.
I'm so sorry, Pearl.
Don't worry yourself, George. We live with it.
I don't trust him still.
Have you talked to the boy on the
Just because
bric-a-brac
Pearl
stand?
said so?
Oh,
No.
you've met him? His name's Nejo, you know. Oh, he's just so cute. I could
Nejo.
try. I'd love to bundle him up and take him back to Ohio.
He might not thank you.
I'm looking for something ancient, you know. something to impress the folks back home? The poor boy was trying to do his best, but we still haven't found anything.
Do you know anything about medieval weaving?
I do a little needlework, but gosh.
It's okay. It was a long shot. I liked her too much to zap her with the buzzer. Have you seen this man before?
No. A friend of yours?
Hardly.
No, not really. Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
You're a philomonist?
Don't they have secret handshakes?
Oh, George, now you're teasing.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
Alright, we'll talk before I leave. Let's go talk to Homeboy again.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
Nothing? Okay.
Okay, well, I'll see you
Thought
around,
maybe we get
Dwayne.
some more.
Count on it, George.
More options. Let's head on down the street. Because we can't buy a kebab. We don't got no cash.
I figured going out into the countryside was a pretty good way to get lost.
What about up? Look at that dastardly dude. Seeing him makes me want to save it. Oops. Far along are we now? 59%. Let's take a look at his carpets first.
The carpet seller had an impressive collection of wares. If I had the time and the money, I might have bought a couple of rugs. It was the pattern. I'd seen that pattern somewhere recently. The carpet seller looked craftier than the offspring of a fox and an insurance agent.
He looks like a rat. He looks like.
Muruba! Hello, sir!
Hello.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Ah! Give to me! Give to me! Allah mut!
What?
Many beneficent greetings, my most fortunate possible friend.
Huh?
What's
Do I know
going
you?
on here?
No, no, and again I say, no. But, my friend, do you not see our mutual good fortune in this meeting?
How frank do you want me to be?
You are a traveler, yes?
Boy, you must be the world's greatest detective.
No, I am told that is Sherlock Holmes of the big forehead and slipper full of shag. I, as contrast, am world's greatest luxury taxi driver.
I can see where this is going.
I am Ultar, taxi driver and luxury guide per excellence. Yes.
This I had to hear.
Where does your heart desire to go? Simply mention the name to your obedient servant and we shall fly there, swift as the eagle.
Oh, well, I don't really want to leave Marib yet, but I'm sure that if I do, you'll be the first to know.
Is good. You know where you want to go, you come to Ultar.
Thanks. See you around, Ultar.
Be having a pleasant day, full of shining experiences and happiness, my friend.
Okay. Well, we got ourselves a ride. It's always good to have. We're out of here, though. Drop a like if you haven't. Drop a sub if you're new.